December 10th might have seemed like just another Wednesday to most people, but for Yu Menglong, for the fans who adore him, and for everyone still searching for the truth, it was a day of profound significance. Yesterday marked his mother's birthday. In years past, no matter how hectic his schedule, that warm-hearted young man never missed a chance to send his mother a timely birthday wish. He would often lean into his role as the baby of the family, playfully reminding her that she always called him her greatest gift from God. But this year, there was only silence. For the first time in 37 years, that message never came, a realization that is truly heartbreaking. Yet, on this very day, a series of chilling new developments began to surface. Let's take a closer look at what's really happening and expose the dark undercurrents swirling beneath the calm surface. Hey guys, Sean here. First, I want to say thank you to those of you who are still brave enough to stick around. Over the last few days, people have been celebrating a mother's birthday. The problem is, nobody actually knows where she is. Meanwhile, videos surface only to vanish, the media is speaking in riddles, and certain names are slowly being leaked to the public. Is this all just a coincidence? Or is something being buried deep beneath the surface? Let's piece this puzzle together. Because you never know how deep this hole goes.
睽睽之下，于朦胧不擦，换了位置，全网炸锅了。
On December 10th, social media was flooded with birthday wishes for Yu Menglong's mother. One fan wrote, "Thank you for bringing Menglong into this world. Because of you, we've come to understand the true meaning of gentleness and kindness, and we realized that someone as perfect as him actually existed. In our hearts, we are all your children. We will never stop speaking out for Menglong, and if given the chance, we hope to do something for you in his name. Wherever you are, and whatever your situation may be, we pray that you are safe and healthy. May you live a long life, so you can witness the day the truth about Menglong is finally revealed and those responsible are brought to justice." Another shared a message for Menglong's soul in heaven. "We believe that wherever you are, you've already given your mother a warm birthday wish. We know we could never take your place, but we will always cherish everything that mattered to you, just as you did when you were here. We will continue to look after the person you loved most with all our hearts." But on that very same day, word began to spread of something deeply unsettling. People on the ground in Xinjiang are reporting that Yu Menglong's mother never returned not to the province and not even to Urumqi. This is beyond strange. If she's not there, where on earth is she? Some voices online are claiming this is all for her own protection. She has to stay hidden to stay safe. There are even those urging the public to just leave her alone. But others are pointing to a stark comparison. Xiao, another actor whose passing remains as clouded in mystery as Yu Menglong's. Kimmy Chao's parents have been consistent with their live streams specifically to stay alive. They know that only by standing in the spotlight, only by having thousands of eyes watching over them can they keep those lurking in the shadows from making a move. On the flip side, given the way Yu Menglong's mother has
到底是死是活，是自由还是被软禁，外界谁都不。
still alive or if she's actually free or living under house arrest. At this point, the darkest rumors have already started to take flight. Has she been silenced for good? I don't want to believe it. I truly hope this is nothing more than a rumor. But looking back at what Song Zud was calling for, urging people to find Mrs. Yu was actually the right move. The reality is, if we want Yu Menglong's case to be officially filed and prosecuted, his immediate family has to be the ones to step forward. If his mother remains missing from the picture, this case might never see the light of day, and it will be permanently dismissed as just an accident, exactly as the official statement claims.
睽睽之下，于朦胧不擦，换了位置，全网炸锅了。
Now that we've looked at the family situation, let's talk about the bizarre behavior of the state media over the last few days. Have you noticed how some official Chinese outlets have been acting almost schizophrenic lately? The first one that comes to mind is Zhejiang Radio. Some users have picked up on a bizarre pattern starting back on December 1st. Every night at the stroke of midnight, the account starts posting greeting videos featuring Yu Menglong songs as the background music. But then, by the following morning, every single one of those videos is scrubbed, wiped clean as if they never existed. What kind of move is this? If the content is banned, why does the admin keep posting it? And if it's allowed, why does it have to be deleted? This pattern of appearing at night and vanishing by day, doesn't it feel like a silent SOS or a form of wordless protest? But what's even more incredible is the media under the Xinhua news agency. We all know that in China, for an outlet at that level, every single comma and period is intentional. Everything follows a strict, calculated rule. Recently, Oriental Outlook Dongfang Zhoukan suddenly posted a video of koi fish. But Xinhua Daily Telegraph went even further, posting a video of a small fish swimming against the current. The caption read, "Refusing to drift with the tide, daring to swim against the stream. True strength comes from a resilient spirit. This fish is the ultimate proof of that." So, who exactly is this fish swimming against the current supposed to be? In today's climate, who is this fish? The one whose name cannot be spoken, yet who still dares to swim against the tide. I think, deep down, you all know exactly who I'm talking about. Some netizens have analyzed these cryptic messages from the central media, suggesting they are actually sending a powerful signal. Regarding the Yu Menglong case, it's highly likely that there is zero consensus within the government. In fact, there might be a fierce power struggle going on behind the scenes. This bizarre media behavior, posting today only to delete tomorrow, or using metaphors to drop hints, is essentially the outward manifestation of a clash between two internal forces. One side desperate to bury the truth, and the other side determined to expose it. There's one more detail to consider. Douyin recently lifted the ban on the name Yu Menglong out of the blue. Previously, the name was blacklisted and couldn't be published, but now the restrictions have suddenly been dropped. Some see this as a hard-won victory for the netizens who refuse to stop hunting for the truth, while others believe it's a trial balloon, a move by one of the factions in the government's internal power struggle to test the waters. However, there are others warning us that this isn't just a case of testing the waters. It could very well be a trap. One netizen even issued a warning written, quite literally, in blood and tears. Don't be reckless, don't do anything stupid. There are people whose Weibo or YouTube accounts were wiped out instantly just for typing a few specific words. In a critical moment like this, while we're hunting for the truth, we have to keep ourselves safe. If your account gets nuked, your voice is gone. Only by protecting our platform can we actually stand our ground against them until the very end. Under such high-pressure conditions, most people in the entertainment industry have been scared into silence. However, a recent move by A-list star Zhan has deeply moved many netizens. On December 8th, while sharing a brief message with CCTV, he included this line,
愿我们岁平安，人长久，常相见，一起向阳而生。
These words are instantly recognizable to everyone. They are the famous words of wisdom from the late Yu Menglong. Since his passing, the phrase born as a human, grow toward the light, has practically become synonymous with him. It's like a code for his very name. As an industry insider, there is no way Zhan wouldn't know exactly where those words came from or the weight they carry today. Yet, he said it anyway, right to the CCTV cameras on national television. Many netizens see this as his way of quietly voicing support for Yu Menglong. It's a safe yet powerful way to ensure that Yu Menglong's memory stays alive in the public consciousness. Whether it was intentional or not, the objective result is that it's reminded so many more people of that young man who always lived by the words, grow toward the light. If Zhan's gesture offered a glimmer of warmth, then this latest video is enough to send a chill straight to your bones. Remember those rumors about the Party of 17? Well, a video allegedly filmed on the night of the incident at the Sunshine Upper East Complex has recently gone viral. Looking at the footage, that night was anything but peaceful. In fact, it looked more like a literal war zone. The footage shows flashes of what appear to be flames, accompanied by a heavy, thundering boom in the background. Netizens have analyzed the audio closely and counted exactly 11 loud, sharp bangs that sound just like gunfire. What is the significance of those 11 gunshots? An insider had previously leaked information claiming that Yu Menglong wasn't the only one who died at the complex that night. There were other innocent victims as well. Some say they were eyewitnesses, while others believe they were people who had rushed in to try and save him. Word on the street is that at least 4 people tried to save him that day, only to be silenced forever. Now, with the emergence of this video and those 11 gunshots, netizens are left feeling heartbroken and chilled to the bone. One person asked poignantly, "Does every single shot represent a life lost?" If this is true, then that night, the Sunshine Upper East Complex wasn't a luxury residence, it was a field of Asura. This also explains why the estate's security, and even the local police, seem so utterly powerless in the aftermath. Up against that kind of firepower and that level of professional cleanup, what could ordinary people possibly do? One netizen hit the nail on the head. The security guards were nothing more than window dressing. Is this what hell looks like? Yu Menglong is gone, but the people on that list of 17 don't seem to be living in peace either. Let's take a look at how netizens are coming for them now. First up is the manager, Qiang. Right now, this person has become public enemy number 1 across the internet. A netizen recently posted a parody video of him, and every single line is dripping with savage irony.
好心人，挂你秃头墙，你去哪儿了？天气越来越冷了，一定记得穿上你那件580克的顶奢羽绒服。
Where did this inside joke about the down jacket even come from? As it turns out, a video surfaced showing that a jacket sent by a brand specifically for Yu Menglong as their brand ambassador was actually snatched away by Qiang. Let's move on to the next name, Fang Shiqi. He's starring in a new drama titled Maishun and Changsheng. This isn't just any minor project. It features big names like Huang Xuan and Lu Ha-kun and is a major production by Mango TV and Hunan TV. Even though the show hasn't aired yet, its rating has already plummeted because netizens are flooding it with 1-star reviews. As one commenter put it, "That's what you get for being so cold-hearted, Fan Shiqi." This whole situation brings one haunting phrase to mind. "Fan Xiaohua, help me. I have no strength left in my hands." Those were Yu Menglong's desperate last words before he died. And Fan Xiaohua refers directly to Fan Shiqi. This kind of boycott isn't just about hating a specific actor. It's more of an outpouring of public rage over the fact that the truth about that night still hasn't come to light. Then there's the shady producer, Fang Li. Netizens have leaked that he lost a massive 84 million yuan betting agreement. He still has 2 film projects lined up, and the investors are putting immense pressure on him. What was originally an investment has now been converted into debt, reportedly forcing him to his knees in desperation. Word is that after he got back, he was so consumed with rage that his heart condition flared up again, and now no one knows if he's even still alive. While it's hard to say how much of this is actually true, it reflects a simple, collective hope that in the end, everyone gets what's coming to them, whether for good or for evil.
睽睽之下，于朦胧不擦，换了位置，全网炸锅了。
Looking back now, it's clear that before the tragedy struck, Yu Menglong had likely sent out countless cries for help. It's just that, at the time, we were all too oblivious, or perhaps we simply didn't dare to imagine that things could ever get this dark. Recently, The Taiwanese media outlet ET Today dug up an old clip where Yu Menglong can be seen limping after getting out of a car, repeatedly clutching his stomach. After seeing the footage, netizens began to wonder, could this have been the result of physical abuse by his manager? There's also another video where the backdrop is nothing but a bare concrete wall. The drawstrings on his hoodie looked completely off, and the way his arms were positioned seemed incredibly strained. Netizens pointed out that the whole unsettling, eerie vibe felt exactly like something filmed in a basement. Even more heartbreaking is the fact that some netizens have gone back to reanalyze his old videos. They noticed that even when he was facing the camera with a smile, his eyes were filled with nothing but resignation and helplessness. Even more chilling, his fingers were tapping out a rhythm. 3 short, 3 long, 3 short. What does that mean? It's the Morse code for SOS. Just picture that scene. He's there smiling while everyone around him thinks he's just laughing along. In reality, his heart was likely bleeding as he screamed out in silence. But now he's gone, leaving behind nothing but these bone-chilling videos and a sense of endless regret for the rest of us. Honestly, guys, as I'm saying this, my heart feels incredibly heavy. The reason we're all so focused on Yu Menglong, it isn't just because he was a star, but because he was a human being, a living soul, and a mother's son. Yesterday was Mrs. Yu's birthday. We don't know where she is or if she'll ever see this video, but we still want to send her these belated wishes. Like one netizen said, we might never be able to fill the void Menglong left behind, but we will always carry his love in our hearts. Just as we did when he was still with us, we will continue to look after the person he loved most with all our hearts. Mango TV has already announced the lineup for their New Year's Eve concert. The atmosphere is festive again, full of singing and dancing as if nothing ever happened. But for a mother who lost her son, and for those of us still fighting for the truth behind Yu Menglong's death, the turn of the new year feels incredibly heavy.
反正我哭了2个月了，没有心情。即使有我喜欢的明星，我也不想看。唉，我就想给他扔鸡蛋。
This turn of the year feels incredibly heavy. The truth might still be on its way, or perhaps it's buried under layer upon layer of lies. But as long as we keep talking, keep caring, and keep asking questions, those who have done wrong will never be able to sleep soundly. Lastly, I have one request for the comments. Don't just leave a like. Please take a moment to write a birthday wish for Mama Yu. It's still December, so it's not too late. Or leave a message for Yu Menglong. Let's use this to show those trying to cover up the truth. We haven't forgotten, and we're still right here. That's all from me for now. I hope you guys don't get tired of this, because we're going to keep digging until we get to the bottom of this case. Thanks for watching until the end, and I apologize if I said anything wrong or if I've offended anyone. If you're still watching this, maybe you're looking for the same thing I am.